So I spent long hours yesterday trying to figure out a viable deck for Snape. My hair is proof of my dedication to Professor Snape. And finally, I'm here to show you a Snape deck that can carry you further in solo PvP. Now let's check out my deck. After some trial and error, this in my opinion is a viable Snape deck and much simpler for beginners. Believe me, I've tried adding baseball in but it doesn't work out. Very important to have Kevin as first assist card you summon, as he is the one that buffs your normal attack. When you summon Kevin on battlefield, make sure you start attacking your opponent right away, because every normal attack you make on opponent will later on be calculated into the buff that Kevin bestows upon you. The other key assist card to use is Hagrid to give you the extra movement, and I chose Morpher as my last assist card for that final burst on opponent. Remember that for Snape deck, you are the MVP, not even your summon or your spells. Your normal attack alone can kill dragon and a bunch of mobs. So for the entire match, all you need to focus on is to get near to your opponent and of course survive while you're at it. Since you're gonna need to move a lot, you have to bring Snitch along, and Time Turner to help you reach to your opponent. Why am I emphasizing so much on normal attack? That's because Snape's passive gives you Sectum Sempra for every of your normal attack. If you don't know, this is Sectum Sempra, his iconic skill. So let's start with today's match. The bottom left corner shows my deck. Okay, so you summon Kevin early in the game. Once you summon Kevin, really make sure that you keep attacking your opponent. Okay, because Kevin is calculating your number of attacks, so that later when he dies or he buffs you, your damage will increase by the number that you attack your opponent. So this is Time Turner skill. You summon a future you that can reach very far away. Generally for opponents that like to hide in one corner or hide very far away from you to cast their spells, this Time Turner skill is very useful to reach to them. Especially with your Snape deck where you want to deal as much of normal attack as possible.
Oh, this isn't what the book said.
See, with this deck and Snape's passive, you can even PK with a dragon. Move on to the second match of today.
Nebulous. Augment. Here goes nothing. Augment. Second set. Here goes nothing. Golden snitch. Golden Snip.
Augmented.
Norwegian Ridge.
If you see your opponent summoning a dragon egg, try not to let the dragon egg hatch.
Norwegian Ridgeback.
Oh, this time the egg is healing much faster. Okay, that's okay. If the egg is going to hatch, I'm just gonna let it hatch. Because with Snape's deck, one advantage is you yourself can defeat any mobs. Okay, even this dragon. Look at that. Of course, with the help of Malfoy's gang. Right, look at it. Now for the last piece that I'm going to show you one of yesterday's match. This is against a Bellatrix deck. Nowadays you can find many either using Bellatrix or Hermione deck. Sectum Sempra is very good against a group of mobs. Now my turn to summon Malfoy gang. Normal attack quite enough to deal with 3 monster books.
You got it. You've got it.
Monster book of monsters.
It's a close call. And that's all.